Pittsburgh Steelers, who one will assume will have Ben Roethlisberger behind center, travel to Baltimore. Will he be Big Ben? Will he be able to finish the game if he plays? Some unknowns with this game for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, there were people that thought Big Ben would be out for a while, and if he's back in, it speaks to, how much they need him to become what they are. I mean, 100%.
Well, people being Ben sources that set up a long timeline, and then he beats it.
Well, I have not dealt with that type of injury, so I'm not going to speculate.
Tea leaves? You dropping tea leaves?
That's not even. That's just.
No, that's his move.
Parsing those tea leaves.
That's how we get a call from the Steelers organization. That's how that
Maximum drama for every Ben Roethlisberger injury.
Right, because it was 2 to 3 weeks when Ian Rappaport was reporting it, and then it was 5 to 6 weeks when other sources.
When Ben Roethlisberger was reporting it.
Right.
It's very.
Now it's back to 2 to 3.
It's similar to the way Connor Orr was getting behind the Panthers because he wanted to be ahead of all the narratives about the media doubted us. Keep pounding. It's the same thing.
Keep pounding.
Ben's trying. He's playing this. He's pulling the strings. Terrell Suggs put it well, Wes. He said, he's not fooling anybody with this stuff. We know we're going to see him on Sunday.
Terrell Suggs has seen this for 12 years probably.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Ben's move. He does it all the time.
Well, Ben has missed 7 games against the Ravens.
He can milk an injury with the best of them, and then he can come back and put on a show with the best.
And he's going to, because when was the last time we saw Lev Bell, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger all healthy and humming together? There was only about one game there where you got to see it. Lev Bell is averaging more than 150 yards from scrimmage each and every week. That's outrageous. That's a 2,500-yard type of pace.
He's fantastic.
Even with Landry Jones, he gets 150 yards.
It's fantastic. In Jay Ajayi's first 200-yard game, he wasn't even the best running back on the field because Le'Veon Bell's cuts were insane in that game. He was
healthy.
silky smooth.
I mean, and also Antonio Brown, outside of he played well with Landry Jones in there against the Patriots. I think that was the first time he's crossed the 100-yard barrier without Big Ben on the field. I mean, you said it. You need your quarterback in there. There's all this stuff about he's not. I don't know if he's not a tough guy, is that what we're saying? But I mean, Big Ben is
an
unbelievable.
He's a tough
player.
guy. He just makes sure you know it. You know it. That's the hook here.
I hear you.
We haven't talked Ravens, which this was a team when we started talking about the season. It was like they were the big mystery team. They could go either way. We can't figure them out. And now here it is, week 9. And I still feel like we can't figure them out. They haven't had any continuity. They change offensive coordinators, and it doesn't really help.
They've got a lot going for them coming out of the bye, though. With the offensive line finally healthy, they had their 2 best offensive linemen hadn't played in a couple of weeks. And I don't know what's going on with the running game. Watching that game before the bye, they only ran the ball to set up play action, which is not a way to run a Ravens offense.
Well,
Flacco had a meltdown.
Well, Flacco is on pace to throw the second most pass attempts of any quarterback in NFL history over the course of a season. And from everything we know about Joe Flacco, he's streaky, he can get good, he can be effective, but that's not the game plan with Joe Flacco. Speaks to your point. I mean, when the idea was they were going to be a balanced offense, right now we don't know what kind of team they are and what they're mysterious to us because that's what 7-9 or 9-7 or 8-8 teams look like week to week.
Every single one of their games is a 1-score game this year. So they are the middle.
They'll be in
They
this
are a
game.
middle team. I could see this being in the 30s. You didn't like it when it was 10-6. I could see both of the. I don't think the Steelers defense is very good.